Hey everybody, how y'all doing? This is the Kelly Resolute here, and today we have the top promising or top, favorite cards from this new set that was released just over a week ago, and I'm just super excited for this set. I love this set, and yeah, it's just top 10 cards. I saw a lot of people's, and I'm going off of theirs and off of what I think is good. And I'm going off of the format. I'm not going biased towards any certain amount of deck. Alright, number 10 we have Dust Stocks and Wide Lens. Now this is a hard combo to pull off considering it's a stage 2. Now they have more support in the form of a supporter. That's what it's called, supporter. But, yeah. Well, the theory here is, if we take a look at Dust Stocks really quickly, it's like its attack. Wind Shred, it says. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And let's take a look at its Ancient Trait. Your opponent Pokemon is knocked out. When one of your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out from damage, you take one extra prize card. It's like Lugia's Overflow ability. Now, what we have here is actually really, really great. If you have this attached to this. Say you have it attached to the Dust Stocks, it's active, it's got the grass and the colorless, and there's a Seismitoad on the bench. If you can two-shot it, you're taking 3 prizes. That's half of your prizes. That's a lot. With Seismitoad being the biggest thing in the format, what I think made the format a lot more boring. Sorry, but I think it did. I think this is a great way to counter it. In this set, there's a lot of counters for it. There's that Shedinja we saw. I see a lot of people trying to do that to one-shot Seismitoads, and that's kind of funny. So yeah, but it's a hard combo to pull off because it's a stage 2. That's why it's number 10. Number 9 we have Double Dragon Energy. Double Dragon Energy is so great because it provides every type of energy and 2 of them. Now only for Dragon Pokemon, but you guys remember how powerful Double Rainbow Energy was. And so this is a great addition, especially for dragons, because they needed the boost. You usually had to attach more than one type of energy to attack with them, and that was kind of a bother sometimes. So yeah, that's number 9. I also think Double Dragon Energy is like a way of Pokemon just telling us like, hey, we'll give you the special energy, but you're never getting the dragon's basic energy. Alright, number 8, we have Togekiss Ancient Trait. Now, this is a good card because of its Serene Grace ability. Look at that. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may look at the top 8 cards of your deck. You can choose as many basic energy cards you find there and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like. Now, top 8 is quite a few. There used to be a Togekiss exactly like this, and it was top 10. But this one is special because it has the Delta Evolution. So basically, you can play it down on your first turn. So the minute you evolve Togepi into Togetic, you can evolve it into Togekiss. You can evolve your Togekick into Togekiss. This is how it works. Play down Togepi. Play the supporter, Wally, and then you play it and you evolve it to Togetic. And then because this has a Delta Evolution, you can play it down on your first turn and get the energy. I'm actually trying to combine this with the Huntail from Primal Clash that saw some play with Ho-Oh EX in the expanded format. But I think this card definitely has some potential. So that's my number 8. Number 7 is Latios EX. Latios EX, circumstances have to be right for this card to be good. But I've won turn 1 many times with this card. It's so basically, if you go first, you can hit for 40 damage with things like Muscle Band, Hypnotoxic Laser, and Fur Rank that adds up to 90. And it's just, it's a great way to knock out your opponent if they start with a low HP basic Pokemon like a Swablu or a Pikachu or a Trubbish or a Litleo or whatever. It's easy to take them out if you can do that. So, yeah. I think this is a good card, but circumstances have to be right. That's why it's number 7. Number 6 is Trainer's Mail. Now, we've all seen how powerful Acrobike, how powerful Battle Compressor, how powerful Bicycle are. Just item-based draw cards that allow you to thin out your deck. Yeah, and just allow you to thin out your deck and without using your supporter, so later you can even draw 7 new cards or shuffle and just draw as many cards as you need with the supporter. So I think this definitely deserves a spot in here because it's another item-based draw card that everybody is kind of hyped for, actually. And I think it's going to be a good card. Sorry, right there. Number 5 is Winona. So Winona is so great because it gives you support for colorless Pokemon. Now there is one colorless Pokemon in this set that we will talk about later that is so powerful, and Winona, that it just makes Winona that much better because you can use Winona, search for that Pokemon, and it turns to instant draw power. That's why Winona is in number 5. I think maybe this might be a little lower in the list than it should be, but I put it at number 5. Alright. And number 4 is Mega Turbo. Mega Turbo, an extremely broken card. You guys remember how good Dark Patch was? Well, here is another Dark Patch, but for Megas, and it's not even restricted to the bench. And it's any type of energy, not just Dark energy. Now, yeah, and it even might add playability to some Megas that weren't playable before. Like, say, Mega Lucario, that was really powerful, but didn't have the Spirit Link, so it sucked, and it take 3 turns to charge up, which wasn't good. So, yeah, there's the Mega Turbo. I think Mega Turbo is probably the best item card in this deck, in this set. So, yeah, Mega Turbo, number 4. Number 3 is another combo of cards like Dustox and Wylands. We have Mega Rayquaza and Skyfield. Now, at first, before Skyfield was revealed, people saw this and put it completely to the side. 30 times the number of bench Pokemon when you can only have 5. Everybody's like, nope, not good. And then this guy came into the picture, and they said, okay, good. This allows you to OHKO anything in the format that's not Wailord EX or like Venusaur, Mega Venusaur EX with like Floettes in play or something, something weird like that. But it's just a great combo. Allows you to OHKO. So many people are playing this deck right now, myself included. Yeah, I'm sorry. And it's just a great combo paired with other cards like Winona and other cards we're going to talk about in a bit. So yeah, Mega Rayquaza and Skyfield is number 3. Number 2 is Wally. I think Wally is... Currently Winona is better, because everybody's so hyped about Mega Rayquaza and the next card we're going to talk about. But Wally, I think in the long term is going to be much better. Wally is the difference between getting down that turn 1 Trevenant, that turn 1 Garbodor, that turn 1 Ninetales. Ninetales would be a great counter to Mega Rayquaza. You get that turn 1 Ninetales, they cannot play down the Skyfield, and it would really ruin you. Yeah, but I think Wally is definitely the better supporter. It will be in the long term. Once Mega Rayquaza's hype dies down, this will be the much better supporter. So I'm trying to look for the full art for that too. But yeah, it's just a real game changer. That's what I said. It allows you to... this is what I was talking with the Togekiss. Togepi first turn, Wally into the Togetic, and the Delta Evolution on the Togekiss allows you to play down on your first turn. That's a really great factor. Alright. And number 1, you guys guessed it, Shaman EX. Yes, I got the full art. Pre-release blessed me with a regular Shaman and a full art Shaman. I was so lucky. Yeah, I was just extremely lucky with that. Alright, and we know, I was talking about how the Winona is so good because it allows you to search for Shaman and turns into instant draw power. You guys remember how good the Uxie back in like Diamond and Pearl was? You draw until you had 7 and you could just had an attack like Sky Return as well where you'd recycle it. Setup is just so good. Just allows you to burn through as much of your deck and set up as quickly as you can. That's why it's so good with Mega Rayquaza, because it's such a fast deck. It already starts Emerald Breaking for 240 first, second, third turn, and it's just you lost by the time you realize it. So yeah, the only thing I would say about Shaman is that it's a pretty big liability that sits on the bench. So that's probably the one downside to it, and it's an EX, so you take 2 prizes if they knock it out. Low HP, and yeah. But yeah, guys, this has been the top 10 video. Let me lay out all the cards for you here. We have Dustox Wildlands right there, Double Dragon, Togekiss, Latios, Trainer's Mail, Winona, Mega Turbo, Mega Rayquaza and Skyfield, Wally, and Shaman EX. This has been my top 10 promising bigs from Roaring Skies picks. Appreciate you all for watching this video.